off, we have a good one for you. Between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Denver Broncos. On the Tampa Bay side of the field, head coach Todd Bowles. His guys parlaying a pair of early home games into a 2-0 start to this season. Along the opposite sideline, the head coach of the Broncos. These guys 2-0 as well, so two of the league's better teams meeting here this week. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for being with us. I'm Kate Scott along with Brock Heward. Kicker Cameron Dicker looks all set down there. And through the rain, here we go in Denver. Garbage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here come the Buccaneers, ready for their opening drive. They're led out by the legend over at LSU, the former #1 overall pick in 2020, Joe Burrow.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team-first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. He's going to be stopped right around the 37. They gain 11 on that play, and that will be a Tampa Bay first down. We've set it down from the 37. First down, and they go right back to it. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
This is reeled in by Jackson. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
He's going deep this time. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down. Bay in punt formation now. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. So we'll see the Broncos offense now for the first time. Leading them out, someone who Brock, I think, needs... less introduction than anyone in the NFL today. It's Patrick Mahomes.
You know, Kate, sometimes they say great quarterbacks are like great point guards. And much like we measure point guards in basketball with the assist-to-turnover ratio, and you love a 3-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio that will win you ball games, same with quarterbacking. 3 touchdowns, 1 pick, and a big old win last week.
They go play action. It's Mahomes. And his first pass falls incomplete. He had him, Brock. Throw was on target. Got to help your guy out early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not on the quarterback. I think we can all see that. That was a catchable ball. But I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired.
43! 43! Yellow! Banjo!
Mahomes trying to get here on 2nd and 10. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. He has the first over the middle. And he will have this Mahomes across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
10 at the 41-yard line.
Yellow. Attack. 15.
Throwing again, Mahomes. This one falls incomplete. Searching for Chris Olave with that one. So it'll be second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
15. Hey, 43. Hey, Sunday.
Again, Mahomes to throw. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. A little bit of big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. It sets up third down. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it.
Yellow. Hey, yellow. Hey, go. Yellow. Hey, Ripless. Come back.
Third and long for him here. Connecting on the slant. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break, Brock, as they force this fourth down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down. It took a great defensive effort to do it.
So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on down. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Get to Henry on the inside handoff. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Gets him on the quick hitter. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm. But these outcuts, it is so imperative. And the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that'll bring up 4th and 3.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Burrow trying on 4th down. And he had it for a second, but unable to hang on. And the possession literally slips through their fingers as they turn it over on downs. And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on downs. So the Broncos headed out for their second drive of the game. And they're very fortunate the turnover on downs and short field did not lead to points. They can thank their defense by putting a scoring drive together right now. First down throw, Mahomes. Setting up the running back screen. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Yellow.
Here's Mahomes. To his wide out, it's a screen. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
I don't need to. Attack. 15. 43.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Good running here. He's across the 15. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos go up 6-0 here in the first. Chris Olave with the touchdown. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Buccaneers, nothing.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Jackson now to return it. And dodge the tackle. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Tampa Bay ready to head out to the field. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
11,
Burrow
18,
setting up the play action.
11, 18,
That's complete. It's the rookie from Georgia. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Bucs have the first. Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45.
12, 12, 12.
From the gun, a run for Henry. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Another run for Henry. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Gun. Stop.
They will not get another play off. We're at the end of one. It's the Broncos out in front. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They start out with a 3rd and 9.
11, 18,
Hits him on the out route. And they make the tackle at the 38. That's 16 on the pickup. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Tampa
12,
Bay.
From the pistol, Henry. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Here we go.
38-yard line.
White 80. What is that?
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Complete, Derrick Henry. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. So we'll take a pause for the injury, and that looks like Derrick Henry, who's in need of some assistance out there.
11,
Bringing the offense up to the line, 1st and 10.
11,
Burrow to the air now. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
We'll try something else from the... .27 this time, 2nd and 10.
White 80.
Burrow from the gun. Short pass brought in. It's going to be a short pickup down to the 22. Luda Baker bringing that one to an end. Play number 9 of the drive. It's going to be 3rd and 5 to go.
Gun. Stop.
Sticking in the air. It's Burrow. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. Katie York now on for the field goal. It's a 48-yard look for him.
A 48-yard attempt.
York knocks it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
It fed to the kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So here comes the Bronco offense. They're already on a modest little winning streak here. Currently in position to stretch it to 3 games as they take the field again. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. It's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He puts some air under it deep down the left. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
And 3 yards to go.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
It really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number 1, got to control that nose tackle. Number 2, you got to get people to the 2nd level. That was teaching tape.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Taking a chance to the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Down and 10.
Blitz coming, Mahomes. It's complete, Mike Evans. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. Now, not much scoring to this point, as we've reached our 2-minute warning. The Broncos on top here at Mile High. 2nd down now, they need 7. Pressure coming from Mahomes. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it's going to be 1st down Denver. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're 1st. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
I don't need to. I go rule up and rip list.
To the air, Mahomes. Throw is caught. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Yellow. Hey, Ripley. Attack. Watch the whip. Hero 15.
Back now, pressure coming. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Yellow.
Another throw for Mahomes. Arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Dicker connects there, and add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Time for us to get another look at this Tampa Bay offense. And they take over down 10-3 following that score.
On 1, right?
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Gun. Dot.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That is Caleb Bransell. And the Broncos are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
First down pass. Intercepted. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
They gain 11 on that play, and that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
At the 37-yard line.
Another carry for him. He finds him 6 yards on that 1st down run.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Back to the well again. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down Denver.
10 at the 20-yard line.
They give it to him again. Ooh, he made most of that one, didn't he? Give him 9 yards on that 1st down carry. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down.
Hey, 57. Hey, color. Yellow. Hey, 43. 15.
Now pass play. Here's Mahomes. And they're going to score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos will add to their lead at the end of the half. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos double their lead to 14. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Jackson now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Here we go.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. Line up the design keeper. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hansen. Scott?
Our look around the NFL
And with a push of a button, we say so long to the halftime report and jump right back to the start of the third quarter. The Bucks get lined up, and they will kick this away. He fields it from the 8. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Denver getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Yellow.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now it's Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
That one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. Secures this at the 17. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Now the Buccaneers set to take the field. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
That's run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Burrow out of the shotgun. Completed over the middle. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down.
36-yard line.
On the keeper, it's Burrow. Offense wins zone read, but what a read by the defense. They blow it up for a loss of 4. Now, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Burrow setting the throw. Finds a seam down the middle. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 43.
And the Buccaneer 1st down.
Now Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be hit and set after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
It's 2nd and
11
8.
MT.
On the keeper, it's Burrow. And keeping the zone read costs him. He takes a hit, loses some yards too.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
11 MT paint.
Now be cut by Jackson. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 32.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
12.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
2nd and 11 at the
Here we go.
32-yard line.
Side. 180.
Here's Burrow. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 7.
Here we go.
To the air again, it's Burrow. Connecting on the slant. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's first and goal. Sending him on the dive. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on second and goal.
This is why it's so important not to overcommit to the team's lead runner. It went to a secondary ball carrier, and they cut him down for a big red zone stop.
And he's going to have the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers start the second half with some needed points. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
You're good on the point after. And the Buccaneers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return starts at the 9. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. The Broncos returning their offense and this running back to the field. They just saw their lead cut in half, but they've got a chance to return it right now to its former glory.
Yellow.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. And you just get the play off. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. So we're through 3 here. It's the Broncos with the ball, trying to close out what would currently be a win. Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Toss play, short side. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
We get so stuck, Kate, on decision-making being the ball in the hands and where's he throwing it. The ball in the hands in the passing game, and what kind of decision is he going to make? When in reality, in this game, in the 4th quarter, decision-making is also knowing when to salvage a play. Salvage that real estate that's so important to try to play a little add-on and make this a 2-score game. That sack, that's not going to help in that decision at all.
And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down. Punting unit out now. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. The Buccaneer offense back out for another series. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow from the gun. Short pass brought in. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable. And it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
3rd and short, it's Burrow. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And 4th and 4 coming up.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And he drives this into the pouring rain. Pulled in at the 20. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Denver set to take the field on offense. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
Looking to throw. Connects on the crosser. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Handoff now out of the gun. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Here's Mahomes. We've got a screen to the running back. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
43! Hey, rip lift!
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Easy! Yellow! Hey, 57 color, 50.
On 2nd and 10 now, Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Yellow! 15. Hey, motion.
He'll throw it. Finds his man over the middle. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
They're out now, ready to punt it. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. Here come the Bucs on offense now. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning.
11.
On first down, here's Burrow. That's complete to Jackson. And that is a big hit right after that catch, so the play limited to maybe just a couple yards. Second down now, 7 to go.
11.
Here's the run back on the handoff. He's dropped a big stop in a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there. Third down, line to gain 9 yards out.
180.
To throw. Called in left side. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Hits him on the out route. And this one doesn't go far. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Yellow. Hey, 57.
They're going to pass it here. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Tried to find Mike Evans with that throw. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
4th down and 9 yards to go.
Yellow. Arms away, 80.
They'll run it from the gun. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. Big try coming up here for Cameron Dicker. This one from an even 40 yards out. Dicker connects there. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
That kick right there, Kate, it was a crucial one that really just caused their odds of winning this game to jump substantially. Now we've got a 2-score game. It really leaves no room for error for this opposing offense as they prepare to take the field.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. Now, no real answers for that one. I can't imagine you would do that intentionally for any reason. Can you? Yeah, no, but some excellent field position awarded for that kick out of bounds.
Here we go. 180.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Passing struggles, bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 180.
Burrow out of the shotgun. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on third down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series, and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in four-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
So first down from the 41.
Yellow, yellow. Yellow. I go up. I color. Hey, yellow. I go gun. Yellow.
Here's Mahomes now. Sends this to the end zone. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Going deep here for the end zone. Has it down close. And he'll add to their lead on the final play of the game as he's in for the touchdown. The Broncos can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. T. Higgins, the touchdown. Well, that one might not sit so well with everybody down on the field. Heck, maybe some of his own guys, too. But he had a chance at a touchdown as time expired, Brock, and it was just too much for him to resist.
Yeah, it probably will ruffle some of the older school feathers down on the sidelines. But for a lot of the guys coming into this league each year, they're used to it. If there's time left, if you're trying to score, you're going to want to eat, no matter what the game situation is, and they used every last second available.
So to the side of many mile-high salutes throughout the building, it's a win at home for the Broncos. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL, as they're now up to a 3-0 start.